Shalom, back with part 4. Esau, the pride of thy heart, hath deceived thee. All right. Okay, let's pick it up here, Isaiah 14. Prepare slaughter for his children. It's talking about Esau, Edom. All right, the Edomites, the so-called white man. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. Verse 22, for I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name, the remnant, son, nephew, saith the Lord Yahweh. You see that? Now, let me go to the blue letter for a minute. Give me a minute. All right, this is in the blue letter. Let's read the NLT version. Kill this man's children. Let them die because of their father's sins. They must not rise and conquer the earth, filling the world with their cities. This is what the Lord of heaven's army says, okay, which would be the angels. I myself have risen against Babylon, talking about America, and I will destroy its children and its children's children, saith the Lord. You see that? I will make Babylon a desolate place of owls, filled with swamps and marshes, and I will sweep, all right, okay, I will sweep the land with the broom of destruction, which, if you're reading in the King James, that's that word besom, if you go into it, all right? And I, the Lord of heaven's armies, have spoken. There you go. Now, let's back this stuff up, okay? Again, you have to prove all things. Give me a minute. This is Jeremiah 32 and 18, people. But they don't understand, okay? They're saying, well, wait a minute. I didn't do that. Those were my forefathers who did that. Well, this will explain it to you people, all right? Jeremiah 32 and 18, thou showest loving kindness unto thousands and recompenses the iniquity of the fathers into the bosom of their children. Let's repeat that. Thou showest loving kindness unto thousands and recompenses the iniquity of the fathers, right, the sins of the father, into the bosom of their children after them, right? And your children come after you, right? See, what they don't understand is regeneration, reincarnation. Like in the kingdom, the 1,000 years plus that they're going to do of captivity, they're going to die because they're still going to be human. Only the Israelites are going to be the immortal God, kings, and priests of the earth. Okay? But they're going to keep dying, but they're going to be coming back every third or fourth generation to serve out their time, their captivity. Okay? Their hardcore slavery. You see that? You understand, people? Okay? It's not complicated at all, but they don't understand any of that. All right? So, the great and the mighty God power, the Lord Yahweh, a host of armies is his name. Let's read the NLT version. You show unfailing love to thousands, but you also bring consequences of one generation's sin upon the next what? Generation, okay? And you are the great and powerful God power of the Lord of heaven's armies. Speaking of the angels, there you go. Give me a minute. This is Jeremiah 30 and 16. Therefore, all they that devoured thee, that devoured the Israelites, right? Your Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, right? Again, took your wealth, your lands, your resources. Again, took even, your identity. They stole your identity. That's what Esau does, right? House thief cometh but to steal, kill, destroy, rape, rob, commit murder, genocide. Okay, you people understand that, right? Therefore, all they that devoured, right, consumed and destroyed. That's what devour means. All right? You Israelites, you Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, they shall be devoured. You see that? What is that? That's recompense. That's payback. The Lord is all about that. All right? And all thy adversaries, see, the Lord only made 18 nations, people. All 18 nations are still here, minus the Israelites. That leaves Esau, Edom, plus the other 16 heathen nations. Let's read what's going to happen to them. And all thy adversaries, all your enemies, every one of them, shall go into captivity. See that? There's no out. Nobody gets a pass. Okay? They shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee, right? All them that robbed you, that's what spoil means, shall be a spoil. They're going to get spoiled now. And all that preyed upon thee will I give thee for a prey. Now we're going to become the hunters. Okay? So you understand that? So does this guy know that? All right? Obviously he doesn't. He's in for a rude awakening. Give me a minute. This is Isaiah 24, 21, 22. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord Yahweh shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high, who's sitting in the policy. The Edomites, Rothschilds, Oppenheimers, Rockefellers, all right, the Gettys, the DuPont, so on and so forth, 13 families in all, right? They have different names, call themselves Zionists, Illuminatis, whatever have you, Satanists, okay? The international banking families, all right? The ones that rule behind the curtain, all right? So, and remember, they're going to not escape their judgment. They're being preserved to be the first fruits of captivity. That's why the Lord allowed them to have bunkers, which you read about here in the scriptures, okay? And that's a lesson for another time, all right? So, he shall punish the hosts of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth. They're puppet world leaders, okay? And they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit. Another word for pit is dungeon. And shall be shut up in the prison, and after many days shall they be visited. Give me a minute. All right. And to close out, we'll close out here, okay? This Psalms 149, 5 through 9. Let the saints, who are the elect of Israelites, of you Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of the God power be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand. Let's find out for what. Verse 7, to execute vengeance upon the heathen. Okay, Esau, Edom, and the other 16 heathen nations, all starting with their, the elites, okay? And punishments upon the people, all right? Again, from the highest to the lowest, okay? To bind their kings, see, with chains, and their nobles with feathers of iron. You see that? Cling, 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 click, clack, ching-a-ling, ching, ching, ching. Okay? Verse 9, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints, the elect of Israel. Among you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans will have this honor of putting them in chains. You see that? Praise ye the Lord. Again, what does it say in Revelations 13 and 10? He who leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. You see that, people? All right, I believe you people get the point. All right, this guy has no idea what's coming. Okay? But nonetheless, it's going to happen because this is all prophecy. This is the will of the Lord. Okay? And it will be fulfilled. Hope you're all well edified. I'm out. I'm on to the next one. Shalom.